curious how the Super Bowl commercial, how that came to be. Did you have a previous relationship with that company?
That company actually approached my agency this summer and looking for a player to spot for that commercial, and I got to know the people pretty well over Zoom. I had a few Zoom calls with them and got to know them, like I said, pretty well and learned new things about them. And they ended up picking me for the spot, and had an 8-hour shoot here at the rink at the Ice House. I think a week or two before camp started. So it was fun. The guys were texting me last night when it aired and making jokes about it and everything. So it's pretty exciting stuff.
It was a little bit of an honor. It's kind of a tribute to people who give me the thrust of what they were trying to accomplish there.
For sure. Like I said, it was a huge honor to be part of that group that they decided to put in there. And, it was very inspiring for me. And, they're trying to change lives. And, I was definitely excited and definitely a tremendous honor to be in that commercial.
What does it do for your brand? You're not a guy who's in LA or New York. And as a professional, that's part of it. I mean, that notoriety has to be good for you.
For sure. It definitely helps the brand off the ice, but as obviously, my hockey does a lot of the talking for my brand as well, the play on the ice. Anytime you can start adding things off the ice, it helps with future, career, because hockey doesn't last forever. And so, I always say I'm getting older and I got to start thinking about things like that for what I'm done playing. And this is all gone and behind me. So, it's definitely definitely something that I can add to my portfolio. And, like I said, it's, I wasn't, my mom was probably more excited than me, to be honest. She just texted me last night and it was just a lot of fun to see it.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
Next, we'll go to Jacob Myers. Go ahead, Jacob.
Seth, Patrick kind of uncorked one of his signature power play goals last night. What was just kind of your thoughts as you saw that unfold and you provided him the assist there?
The first one, I saw that, Jack was in the middle. I saw that guy, their weak side forward, pressure him. And I was just hoping Jack got me the puck because I knew exactly where I was going with it. I have to get him the puck. He's got one of the best shots in the league from that spot, and that's his bread and butter there. So I just tried to lay it in there for him, take some spin off the pass, and, just give him a nice one in the wheelhouse, and he made no mistake.
Obviously, getting a goal on the power play anytime is going to give you guys some momentum you all have been talking about, but to kind of see him score and exactly what people thought he would bring to this club when he came in there, how much of it is it just kind of a shot in the arm?
Well, we definitely thought he was going to help our power play, just the threat. And, I was talking about it before to you guys. He's, I'm sure tonight Carolina is going to kill a little bit differently. And that's going to open up things for other guys, open up more space for other guys to make plays. And, not only a shot, though, you see some of the entries he had on the breakouts on power plays, not being scared to make plays or, try to beat guys one-on-one. He had a chance in the slot on an entry that they got a stick on, and he was just trying to create. He was being himself and moving his feet and having great vision on the ice.
Thanks.
Okay. Next, we'll go to Dave Metzel. Go ahead, Dave.
Thanks, Seth. I'm just curious, is last night's result, is that anything you guys have to move past, or has everybody already moved past just the bizarre nature of the weird call and all of that stuff?
We have to move past the game, but we have to learn from that game. I don't think that bizarre goal is the reason we lost that game. We played a pretty good first period, and then we took our foot off the gas in the second, and I don't think we had a shot on net until maybe 6 minutes left in that second period or 5 minutes left. So it just wasn't good enough hockey. And we have to find a way to put 60 minutes together, especially against a team like Carolina. And, we can't waste games moving forward here. We have a lot of games in hand on teams, so we have to start, putting consistent 60-minute games together and finding ways to be better defensively. We can't give up 6 goals and expect to win a game. So, and that's not the goalie's fault. We have to do a better job on our breakouts, our neutral zone, and so on and so forth. So, like I said, we'll learn from it and hopefully figure those things out tonight.
How much was their forecheck a problem for you guys last night? Because it seemed to be a challenge getting out of your own end.
They're pretty aggressive. They come too hard on our D on the forecheck. They're physical and they have good sticks. They're over the middle and they pinch hard on the walls. So, I see our wingers are getting pinched a lot. We'll try to make adjustments on that. And, hopefully we can exit in 5s and get to the neutral zone and 5s and play a little bit more in the offensive zone. But try to use that aggression that they have against them to try to create some odd-man rushes, get some chips, and use our speed a little bit better.
And finally, just one more on the Super Bowl commercial. The texts and stuff you were getting from your teammates, were they congratulatory? Were they chirping you? Were they, what was the nature?
A little bit of everything.
Thanks, Seth.
I'm going to go back to Clay Hall. Go ahead, Clay.
Seth, you said you guys gave up 6 goals. You actually gave up 5. It's weird to me. I don't know how it sits with you guys, but they're going to take 45 seconds off the penalty because of the challenge, but the goal stood. What's going on here? Were you guys like, what are we doing here? This is the NHL.
It was bizarre, but I think that goal is the least of our worries. It sucked that it counted still, but we couldn't dwell on that in the third period. We didn't play well enough to win the game at the end of the day, and I don't think it was because of that goal counted. So we need to, we had to move on. We couldn't dwell on it. We need to find a way to be a better hockey team tonight.